Hello friends, it's WIP Wednesday. I'm Caroline for the Love of Crochet, and I have one finished object and two WIPs that I actually need your help with. So stay tuned and help me out. I will show a quick clip of what you can help me with. I am trying to figure out, and it's going to be super cute, but I need your help. All right, so for the first thing, grab your hooks and let's get inspired for the love of crochet. For the first object, I was working on this donut in my last week's podcast on Sunday, which was showcasing my Beetlejuice bunny back there. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. I had this in the works in progress, and would you believe I did make a mistake. So I ended up putting the eyes right here and right here, which were not in the right place for the dinosaurs. So I ended up using this as my back. I covered it with that lace bottom. And I ended up using those felt eyes, and they came out perfect. And again, I will link those below. They were micro felt eyes that you can order off Etsy. I believe I got 8 pairs for about $6. But they really came in handy because you don't have to worry about placement of the eyes. You can go ahead and complete it all. And then once your head is stuffed and you're all ready to go, you can position your eyes just where you want it. And I think they come out way better. So this little dino donut is done. It is cute. I really did like it, and I worked on my scrap box. Right back down there, I have a scrap challenge I also work on, and right now I'm in the 50s, so I'm really happy about that. But this was a scrap challenge. Okay, now for your assistance. I need your help. All right. I had this in the works last Sunday as well, and this, I had all his body done, and I had barely started on his head. Look at that adorable little face. Okay, so here again, I use those felt eyes. I'm really liking it because in order to put the eyes in the correct spot with the pattern suggestion, she asks you to stuff it, then place your eyes, to stuff it. Put pins where you want the eyes, and then take the stuffing out, then put the eyes in and put the pegs, the backing on, and then restuff it. And that would make the placement of the eyes better. But I went ahead and take the cheated way and use those felt eyes, and it came out so good. Now, I really loved this pattern. Okay, now there's a lot of color changes going on, but you don't have to do the color changes. You can make this an all brown bear. You can have multicolored bear. You can make it red, white, and blue. You can make it your school colors. You can make it Christmas colors. You can have him with little booties, and then give him a little applique, like put a pumpkin here. You can do all kinds of things if you wanted to. And that is what's great about a pattern like this, is the ideas just keep coming. Now, another favorite thing I loved about this pattern was I don't always get the shaping right on faces in patterns. They try to help you and direct you. With this pattern, I felt like it really gave me the correct way. I could totally understand it. And so I really appreciated this pattern because this designer, the way that she explained the shaping. So if you notice, there's a dent, an indentation here. And she teaches you how to do that. See the indentation? I've seen it, and other places they go through the side, they come to the side, and This one was perfect, and I really appreciated this designer and how she presented it. So it was perfect. But not only that, but this pattern comes with another pattern with a completely different outfit. It looks like a completely different bear, and it has a sun hat and these little short overalls for a day in the park. So you can have a bear for nighttime or a bear for daytime, and I think that is just lovely. But not only that, she also includes a knitted nightcap or a crocheted nightcap. So if you are a knitter, you know, those knit caps really do look cute, and that is what I need your help with, folks. Okay, let me show you a clip and see how you can help me. Okay, so here I have the bear. Here is the hat, and it teaches you how to connect it. I did not, my stitches stretched, but this did not fit very well. I would have to try and stitch it on. So, and I don't like that it's so matching. My daughter had picked a color like this to be his hat, and so I'm going to ask you, what color should I make his hat with his pajamas the way that they are? And based off that hat, I also want to give him some buttons, and if I make a blue hat, I'm wondering if I should use blue buttons like that. And I also thought about using this bee and maybe these white buttons, but you can't see the white ones. Or apparently I don't. Oh, here we go. Well, they're not really black, they're just darker. So I'm trying to decide what kind of buttons to put on him, what kind of hat to put on him, what color. So I have this bee and these ones. I can make his hat blue and give him these blue buttons and probably only do 2 since they're big. Or should I so I have these 2 orange ones. I have these brown looking ones, or I would say they're more of a very dark eggplant color. And then I also have these yellowy ones. So help me out. What color buttons should he have? Eggplant buttons, blue buttons, B button with yellow, or B button with orange? Or should I just do orange or just yellow? Help me out. Leave me your ideas in the comments down below. And then based on those buttons, what color should his hat, his nightcap be? This will have a pom-pom at the end, so I can even coordinate the color of the pom-pom. So yes, help a girl out. Let me know what you think. How should I decorate this little sleepy bear, or bear in pajamas? He's super adorable. So I'm really excited about this. Now for next week, I have a couple of great ideas, and not only will I be trying to work on this little baby, so I'm gonna make the bear for daytime, his daytime outfit. So I'll be making that, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try with this yarn from my last podcast, which I had to frog. So I think I'm gonna give this a try for the bear. I'm hoping it works, but I know it's super fluffy. We'll see how it goes. I really like him in brown though. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I definitely want to make the daytime bear. Remember, we're trying to make a Yarn Fairy's dream come true, which is to be able to hand out crocheted items at her grandkids' trick-or-treat. And she came up with this fantastic dream, and a lot of the crocheters on YouTube have stepped in to try and help her out. So this was initially going to be for that. I am not finished with her. She's gonna have little arms and little legs popping out this way like she's sitting. And she comes in a little pocket purse. So you know those pocket pollies? I don't know if anyone remembers those. I don't know if that's like a certain generation, but she comes in her own little pocket, her own little, bag, basically. And I thought I was going to do this, but the girl is big. Okay, she is very big. She's not very small. I thought she was going to come out smaller because these things looked super teeny tiny, and I used, which is going to be my next challenge. This is from Craftably Ever After, Cassandra. I call her Clever Cassandra because she's so clever. I bought these Shepshes Katona cotton little yarn thingies. I'm not a fan. I mean, I like them, but they cramp my hands, and even though they feel nice, I know this has got some stuffing. Even though they feel nice and everything, I just don't like working with this tiny yarn. I find it extremely difficult for my hands. So I am going to hurt myself and I'm going to bust out as many projects as I can using these 5 skeins, which are, I think, 50-gram balls. 50-gram balls, 125 meters. It's a 100% cotton. And if you have any ideas of what I can make, although I do have several ideas. So I'm going to take Cassandra's idea. She used only 4. I have 5 different colors here, but I'm going to use as much of this as I can. I think this will be next Sundays. So I'm going to finish this because I was using that yarn. Now this,
I like the pattern, and it's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of pieces, and color changes, and there's little rosy cheeks, and so you make the head, you make the hair, you make the body. I still gotta make the arms and the legs and attach those as well. So it's for a tiny
piece, but it's not that tiny. It's quite large. I showed it to my daughter and she fell in love with it, so it was really hard to say no to her. So this is probably gonna be for her. But I was hoping to send it off to Crystal at Chronically Crocheting to make her little yarn fairy dreams come true and to inspire future crocheters. So that is what I have worked up this week for WIP Wednesday. Tune in Sunday and see what I've been up to. I'm going to hold off on showing you what I'm making with these until the next Sunday and see what goodies came out of those 5 balls, or those 5 skeins of yarn, because I've had enough playing with my scrap bin over there. I want to move on to some stuff, and this is actually something I want to get rid of. I don't want to play with this anymore. All right. Remember these guys? My winner, Kathleen Ulrich, she sent me a photo of her Moosh. This was my husband's pineapple Moosh. This was my candy corn Moosh. Look at those beautiful eyes. And my cupcake Moosh. There she is. There's her eyes. Cupcake Moosh and strawberry Moosh. You can find this pattern, Classy Handmade. She has this pattern. It's called the Moosh pattern, and it has all the seasons, but I went ahead and made my own. But Kathleen Ulrich, congratulations on winning that pattern, and thank you so much for sharing her Moosh pattern, and she did such a wonderful job. She did the original, so she did everything according to the pattern. It looks so nice, and I love the picture. She did such a good job. So thank you for sharing with me. And I just wanted to share with you all her lovely pictures of her Moosh. That pattern is so much fun. I shall see you soon. I hope this inspires you. I will try to leave all the links I can down below. And if you have any questions, or if I forget anything, feel free to leave a comment for me, and I will get back to you.